What's going on, guys? We are back with some more MLB The Show 22 with your Chicago Cubs. And if you watched my most recent pack opening, how do you put sponsors in? But yeah, we're gonna play one spring training game. And yeah, last time I realized I'd not really think the whole Trevor Story signing through. Honestly, a guy that could be on the block is Yan Gomes. Because I'm either going to bring back him or Contreras. I'm not going to bring both of them back. Frank Schwindel. Yeah, we don't really have a guy that is like, yeah, he's our first baseman in the future. And I added a Christian Hernandez. Yeah, maybe I could bump up his hitting stats, but yeah, we'll find out. But yeah, this first year, I don't think we're going to be that good. Unless our pitching just like carries. How much would Wade Miley want for a potential extension? He would want, but obviously, yeah, these prospects don't mean anything as long as we don't have the right coaches. Okay, yeah, so we do have a decent, we have a decent enough, I want to stick with Dave Ross. Because I feel like in real life he's not that bad of a coach. He's done all right. Yeah, so we will hop into the first game. Maybe look at moving Horner to the outfield. Yeah, he moves into the heart of the order.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us.
Spring training there's baseball
coming your way. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. And first pitch just minutes away. Just a little bit away from first pitch. Our starter in this one, Marcus Stroman.
Well, there are going to be a lot
Newly
of balls
signed
in
from the
play
Cubs.
because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged.
That ball is hit through the hole for a base hit.
Through the innings.
And there's a hit.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Chris Taylor stands in now and lets that one go for a strike. Next one is
Pitches
off
outside.
And now it's even 1-1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have.
Turner runs.
The throw down is not in time.
Not in time. It's a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
And he
with
swipes the
Statcast
bag.
help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Foul away.
2-2. No outs. Runner on second.
Oof, and that pitch got way too much to the plate. Fouled away again.
Righty to the plate.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
One gone here.
Well, he should get
So
some
Stroman had to work.
back into the dugout because even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled.
But he finally sends down. But it's his first batter of the spring, or second batter of the spring, so I'm not too worried about it. And he's facing like a big league lineup.
Turner, the runner at second with one away.
Just fouled away. The 0-2, that ball's hit on the ground.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Betts
And
uses the speed, infield single.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
Left-hand batter waits. On the ground, right side.
That's going to be a tough play, and he got him!
They get the out on Muncy. Here's the
starting lineup
now.
goes Trey Turner, Chris Taylor, Mookie Betts, Max Muncy, Justin Turner, Will Smith, A.J. Pollock, Cody Bellinger, and Matt Beatty.
These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think.
And Schwindel will make the catch.
That'll do it for the inning. Dodgers strand a couple onto the bottom of the first. No score.
And the first three for the Cubs will be.
And starting in this one, Walker Buehler.
Walker Buehler will be starting.
When you're a teammate of a guy like this, you love when it's his turn.
Yeah, I want to make it so it's realistic, so.
To pitch, he's out there on the mound carrying himself with a ton of confidence. That gives other guys confidence that, hey, the other team's not going to score much.
Strike one.
All we've got to do is have good at-bats,
This
put up
is
some runs, and
Clint Frazier's first year with the Cubs.
He's got some of the best stuff around the league, so if he's on, he has the ability to control the game, and guys aren't really going to get much to hit.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Next offering misses down and away.
Pitches outside.
1-2 here.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
And Frazier goes down on 4 pitches.
Here's Nico Horner.
The betting will be Nico Horner.
Pitch. And there's the strike. Now 1-1.
He's a different player than the Cubs have had in the past.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Like before they had guys with like a lot of power, and now they have a lot of guys with.
Slowly on
That
the
ball's
ground to short.
chopping on a
Turner
short.
handles the chance.
The throw is in time.
And here this afternoon, too quickly away in the bottom of the first. Here's a look at the Cubs
And the Cubs lineup will go Clint
challenge in this
Frazier,
one, an
Nico
excellent
Horner,
arm on the mound, singing they're going to have
Trevor
to
Story,
capitalize on
Patrick
their
Wisdom,
opportunities.
Sirius
and they're not
Suzuki,
gonna get
Ian
a whole
Happ,
lot if he
Rafael
pitches the way
Ortega,
that he's capable of
Wilson
pitching.
Contreras,
So,
and
you know,
Frank
be ready to
Schwindel
swing from the
batting
first
ninth.
pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
Here's Trevor Story now.
That ball's driven in the air, deep! That ball will go! You can put it on the board, yeah!
Pops one out of here. And the Cubs have the lead now. It's 1-0.
That's exactly why we signed him.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And Wisdom takes a big
Now
cut.
the box comes up empty with a swing there. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Okay, from here, he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the fact that his team is now down by a run.
And
Swing and a miss, he struck him out.
That's that.
Big strikeout.
One on the solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game.
Funny thing, I was trying to go
Second
low.
inning set to go. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Yeah, I want to see Wade Miley go to work.
Next offering is in for
Strike
strike.
one. Swing and a miss, strike two.
And that is strike two.
We'll cut her away here. Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. One out.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss.
Yeah, that pitch was not where I wanted to put it.
By any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
AJ Pollock.
AJ Pollock.
And that ball swung hit in the air.
And first offering is fouled.
Foul.
That one
That
the
ball
other
swung
way.
hit in the air. Ortega will
puts it
make the
away,
catch.
2 away. Here's Cody Bellinger.
The batting Cody Bellinger.
And the pitch.
He struggled last season.
On the
That
ground,
ball's
right
hit
side.
right into the
Horner
shift.
collects. Tosses to
And
first.
Horner
And
fires
that
over
is
first.
that.
Throw was in time.
Nothing
And
doing
Schwarber
for the
goes
Dodgers
down.
here. Still behind by a count of 1-0.
I mean, and
Welcome back.
Bellinger
We head to
goes
the bottom
down.
of the second. Leading off, Suzuki. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports. Basketball,
That ball is hit on the
football, I
ground.
feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Toss to Muncy. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Sirius Suzuki goes down.
Half up to hit. The pitch. And fouled
The pitches
off.
fall away.
And the 0-1.
0-1. Swung on and missed strike two.
Well, he just threw that
Two.
fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Next offering misses, and the count 1-2.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just try
Got
to
him on the
straighten him
swing.
up a little bit so he doesn't have as much
Throw it
outside
down to first
power.
is in
Fires
time.
over to first. Barely got him for the out close play. Rafael Ortega stands in.
Ortega, who was not a bad little player for the Cubs last year.
And ball one. He swings
That ball
and hits a fly
swung,
ball
hit in the
center
air.
field. Bellinger moving under this one. Makes the catch, inning over.
Inning over.
Cubs are
1,
down
2, 3.
quietly.
1, 2, 3 go the
And
Cubs.
welcome back. Here's Matt Beatty. The wind to kick the pitch.
Swing and
Big
miss.
swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground.
That ball swung hit in the air down the line, and that ball is foul. Okay, yeah, this will be Stroman's last
Left-hand hitter waits.
Got him looking.
Down on strikes and one away in the top of the third.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Wade Miley. And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead.
Big country.
And a pitch.
The pitch from Miley
Turner
is
in the box
going
now
away.
as he looks at one outside. Second plate appearance for him so far. Next
Strike
offering
one.
is in for a strike.
You know, this guy's great speed
One
is
and one.
in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That ball's fouled away.
1-2.
Fouled away again.
And a pitch.
The pitch.
Stays
Fouled
alive.
away again.
Next offering
Another
is
pitch
fouled.
fouled away.
The 1-2.
Someone goes sweeping curve again. Swing! And a miss. He struck him out.
And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Chris Taylor now. He's 0 for 1.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable.
Well, got to pause on that thought as that bottom of the inning. And here's the catcher, Wilson Contreras. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
And Contreras fouls it away.
Next offering is
Fouled
fouled.
away again. By Contreras.
Next
Pitches outside.
offering way off the plate. Next pitch is outside.
That ball's caught on the ground in the third. Easy play for Turner.
1 down.
One away.
So up now for Chicago, Frank Schwindel. The right-hander back to work.
Schwindel fouls it away. Picked in the 18th round in 2013.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Yeah, he's a contact hitter, so yeah, he's a little funky.
Swing
What
and
the
a
hell
miss.
missed
The
him?
velocity blasted it right past him. So the batting order turns over, and next is the designated hitter, Clint Frazier. Led off the game with a strikeout.
That ball's fouled away.
Fouled off. 2 outs.
I may up Frazier to give him decent hitting
That one
stats.
misses, and the count even 1-1. And a pop-up,
Fucker.
right side, foul territory. Muncy racing over to make the catch.
And that ball will be caught by Muncy and
Back here at the ballpark, now it's Mookie Betts. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too.
And the pitch.
The 0-1 is
Outside for a ball.
and it's a ball and a strike.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count
Pitches
as well.
going in
Now the
for a
count
ball.
is even. The next pitch misses, and it's 3-2.
3-2.
And a 3-2.
And that ball swung hit in the air deep, and that ball is up, and that ball is gone.
And we
Home run, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts blasts one out, and we're all square. It's tied at 1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now it's Max Muncy. Grounded out his first time. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Next offering is downstairs.
All the way. Miley had a pretty good year last
The line
year.
of the pitch. Swing and a miss.
He should be able to give the Cubs some decent.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
All away.
On the ground,
Right in the shift.
Corner handles.
Corner, easy
It's
play.
time to first, one away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Miley back to work. And there's a foul ball.
This is his 12th season.
Late swing fouled off. On the ground.
Swan hit on the ground to third. Wisdom throws over to first in time.
And Turner is retired. Now the catcher up to hit, Will Smith.
Willie Smithers.
Picked him his first time.
Very good hitting catcher. He has become an all-star type of player.
Pitch misses inside, and the count is 1-1.
That ball's hit in the air.
Schwindel settles
Schwindel is there.
And puts the
And you know,
that one. And that is
but the Dodgers get one back.
The Dodgers this inning. All even now at 1-1. Julio Urias takes over on the mound, and he has some nasty breaking stuff.
So at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Horner was drafted in 2018 in the first round.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Oh, that
and that hit him.
And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, they went after him right there with one of his best pitches. I'm really surprised that one got away from him.
And he deals. Story looks at a ball as he stands in for the second time.
This is his first year in Chicago. Picked up out of free agency. That ball swung, hit in the air.
Makes the catch, and there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
The pitch. And there's something you don't see very much in today's game, the pitch out. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time.
And Wisdom. Yeah, he had like no contact.
The 1-0. Wisdom tries to hold up, appeal
Nope.
to first. No
They say
swing.
not go.
Eric Summers go with the call.
The pitch from Urias.
The pitch. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone.
Yeah, well, give him the green light. Yeah, no.
And now the lefty. There's a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Yeah, he has like no odds on this dude.
Next offering finds the zone. And the
3-2.
count is full.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
And Horner gets
Trying
back
to keep him
in
close.
time.
The 3
Pitch is outside.
off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
In a walk.
Now at the plate, Suzuki. Good contact guy, good defender. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? And a foul ball.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
Corner at second. Wisdom over at first with one away.
Got him.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes.
Two.
Squirts away a little bit. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count.
And Hap fouls it away.
First and second, 2 down.
He's lucky just to get a bat to that. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
And that is that.
Got him on the curve.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the...
Welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, A.J. Pollock. Nick Madrigal comes on defensively now as he takes over as the new second baseman. Also entering the game, Jason Hayward. He takes over in right.
Now playing right field.
That short.
Also into the ball game, Sergio Alcantara. He's in at shortstop. And a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
Pitch is low.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
A wind in the pitch.
Come on, Miley. And that ball swung, hit in the air deep, and that ball is up, and the ball is gone.
And out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers. Number 38, Andrew Green. Pitching for Los Angeles. Number 12, Jacob Amaya. This change for the Dodgers. Now catching. Number 15, Austin Barnes.
Pick and change.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs. Number 12, Cody Bellinger.
Roman Wick. And Blake Trinan single double play, and Cubs lose 2-1.
Well, a tight 2-1 ball game. Classic pitching and defense in this game. A lot of good execution, and neither team really beat themselves by way of mistakes. But ultimately, it came down to 1 or 2 key plays to make the difference for the win.
And your final score here today, 2-1. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers.
Yeah, that's crazy. Wade Miley gets the loss. Yeah, we're going to take a look at who's on the trade block. Oh, wow, okay. Ethier started against the Reds. Yeah, I think we have enough up the middle guys. Anyway, that'll do it for this episode. Hope you all enjoyed it. Have a good one, and bye.